the truth.
State-of-the-art stealth fighters, a brand new aircraft carrier, soaring budgets, and a reduction in the number of troops. No, this is not your grandfather's Chinese military. The People's Liberation Army was long known not for superior tactics or technology, but for sheer manpower. During the Korean War, over 1 million troops like these, immortalized here along the Chinese-North Korean border, forced the retreat of UN forces. But times have changed as the Chinese government has led a relentless push to both modernize and strengthen its military. Start in the sky, as China publicly debuted the J-20 stealth fighter jet last year. It's China's answer to the American F-22 and F-35, China's newest generation warplane. It also just launched its second aircraft carrier. It's done all that by spending more and prioritizing needs. At about $215 billion per year, and with that number set to keep rising, China has the second largest defense budget in the world. But they've reduced costs by cutting about 300,000 men from the standing army, choosing to spend that money elsewhere. It's all designed for a future China that can project its military far beyond its borders and compete with the United States, not just in Asia, but everywhere. China just announced its first overseas base in Djibouti. But it still appears to have a long way to go before it can truly compete with the US on a global scale. For example, experts say the J-20 fighter lags in stealth technology compared to the F-35. Its new carrier won't enter service until likely 2020, and when it does, that will make 2 carriers for China and 10 for the United States. The US also spends more than double what China does on its defense budget and has hundreds of bases overseas. The Chinese are just now building their first base. Finally, we don't know exactly what the Chinese military is capable of on the modern battlefield. China's last war was a 6-week engagement with Vietnam in 1979. How well today's military would fare in a major power war is pure speculation. China knows that it's lagging behind the US, but the government seems determined to try and catch up.
Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank.